If you're looking for a Windows laptop that won't weigh you down, but still packs enough power for a full workday, the Dell XPS 13.4 Copilot Plus might be on your shortlist. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't one of those ultra-thin laptops that sacrifices real-world usability just to look sleek. The 13.4-inch display is bright and sharp enough for spreadsheets and long documents, and the 120Hz refresh rate makes scrolling feel smoother than what you'd get on most business laptops. That's not just a spec on paper, it actually changes how the machine feels when you're flipping between browser tabs or reviewing code. The Infinity Edge design keeps the bezels minimal, so it's compact without feeling cramped, which matters if you're carrying it from meeting to meeting. The Intel Core Ultra 7 256V processor is where this laptop earns its keep. It's not just about raw speed, it's about staying cool and quiet under real workloads. I've seen laptops with similar chips throttle when running multiple apps or handling light video editing, but this one keeps its composure. The dedicated NPU adds another layer of efficiency, especially if you're dabbling in AI tools or local processing tasks. That said, unless you're running AI workloads regularly, you might not notice a huge difference day to day. It's more of a future-proofing feature than an immediate game changer. Storage and memory are solid here. The 512GB SSD is snappy for everyday use, and 16GB of RAM is enough to handle a browser with 20 tabs, a spreadsheet, and a video call without stuttering. If you're someone who keeps dozens of apps open or works with large files, you might want to consider bumping up the storage, but for most people, this configuration is plenty. Connectivity is where this laptop shows its age a bit. It has two Thunderbolt 4 ports, which are great for high-speed peripherals, but that's it. No HDMI, no USB-A, no SD card slot. If you're used to plugging in a monitor or a flash drive directly, you'll need a dongle or a hub. That's a trade-off for the slim design, but it's one that can catch you off guard if you're not prepared. On the plus side, the Thunderbolt ports are versatile enough to handle charging, data transfer, and display output, so it's not a deal-breaker, just something to plan for. Windows 11 Pro with Copilot baked in is a nice touch, especially if you're already in the Microsoft ecosystem. The AI assistant can be handy for quick searches or drafting emails, but it's not a must-have feature. If you're someone who prefers to work without distractions, you might disable it entirely. The Pro version also gives you more control over updates and security settings, which is useful if you're managing the laptop in a work environment. So, who should buy this? If you need a reliable, portable laptop that can handle a full day of work without breaking a sweat, this is a strong contender. It's light enough to toss in a bag, the display is pleasant for long sessions, and the performance is consistent. It's also a good pick if you're experimenting with AI tools or local processing, thanks to the NPU. Who should skip it? If you rely on a lot of legacy peripherals, think USB-A devices, HDMI monitors, or SD cards, you'll be frustrated by the lack of ports. The storage might also feel tight if you're someone who hoards files or works with large media projects. And if you're not interested in AI features or Copilot, the Ultra 7 processor might feel like overkill for your needs. The biggest strength here is the balance between portability and performance. It's not the cheapest Ultrabook out there, but it's not overpriced for what it delivers. The display and processor combo makes it feel modern and responsive, and the thin design means you won't dread carrying it around. The biggest weakness is the port situation. It's a common trade-off in Ultrabooks, but it's one that can trip up buyers who don't realize they'll need adapters until it's too late. If you're okay with carrying a hub, it's not a deal-breaker, but it's worth factoring into your decision. If you're in the market for a Windows laptop that's easy to live with and won't hold you back, this Dell XPS 13.4 is worth a serious look. Check out the link in the description to see the latest pricing and details.